Greetings. Welcome in. Welcome in. I am Simone the Shepherdess, and I was taught that when you get, you give. When you learn, teach. I'm here to preach, and y'all finna get this word. So before we begin today, I'm going to bring us in by cleansing the energy with my sound bowl. I do already have some Palo Santos and a Moldavite incense burning in the back. The 4 taps that you hear on the sound bowl will represent me cleansing the energy of the 4 elements of water, fire, air, and earth. I don't want to hit it. Shay. So today I'm going to be doing my breath work with what I always be doing my breath work with. Some Moldavite, and I'm doing blue tansy again. Palo Santos again. So today we are going to do 50 deep breaths. Yes. Give me 1 second. Are you finished? Or don't get up until I'm finished. As you're deep breathing or doing these deep breaths, I want you to focus on ensuring that you are filling up the capacity of your lungs when you are inhaling, holding it for about 3 to 5 seconds or as long as you can, and then releasing it from your mouth and ensuring that all of the air from your lungs is being released. We know that without the breath there is no life, and I really want us to sit in it today. Like, that's all I've been doing for the most part, is really vibrating in gratefulness, in gratitude, being appreciative of where I am right now, because I manifested this how many years ago. So instead of me simmering or seeking more or feeling like I don't have enough, being grateful for exactly where I am with what I have currently. Cairo, are you finished? Are you finished? Give thanks. I'm back. My kids only need me when I am trying to do something. My bad, y'all. I'm drinking this juice because I mixed some I'm concerned. Some grape juice in my wine, and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is this at the bottom of my cup. Like, is that glass? What is that? Okay, let's get to work. So 50 deep breaths. Let us begin. What did I do with my crystal? Here it is. I'm gonna do my Motivite and my aquamarine. I need to take my other crystals out, y'all, but
Mommy.
I'm meditating.
Huh? Come on. Look. heat, 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 mommy.
We belong.
What, brother? What's happening about the baby bird? Baby bird, baby bird. There's something about it. Baby bird, it's here. It's here. And a baby too. Yeah. Yeah, brother. I like blue. You like this? Yeah, these. This chain. That's
Shh.
Ow, ow. No, don't hit me. Ah, yeah. What is this? Stop that. Oh, hey, Dad, get me.
Oh nah, we meditating right now. Go play somewhere else.
Yeah. Yum. 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 Like this.
Yeah, good job. Keep
Yum.
going.
Huh?
Keep doing it.
Yum. 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 Huh? No, I yum it out here. Yum. 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 Huh? No, get out here. Okay. And don't come out in the milk. We ate milk. Yum. 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 Did that. Here. Go on it. Mommy, yeah, Okay. How about what's in here? Huh?
Ah, Shay. I'm so mad. Y'all, so YouTube then started flagging my shit for me reading y'all books. Or reading stuff from out of the books or reading whole books. So especially on my Storytime with Simone page. So now I have to be more, I don't know. Cause like I like the books I want to read, but I guess more intentional about what I'm choosing. But yeah. How do I know I'm growing? I know I'm growing when I do something and it sits within me for a minute. Like, I shouldn't have done that, or I should have done that differently. So recently, I think it was like sometime last week, the boys was in the room, and that's when Kaden was here, and they were just in here making a lot of noise, playing, running around. And on 2 episodes, yes, these are episodes, I'm manifesting the show. I told them, I was like, get the fuck out. Like, y'all get the fuck out, please. Like... And for some reason that bothered me, because I told y'all I've been working on, before we even got into our throat chakra, which deals with communication, I have been working on being a little more softer with my words and my tone, and really walking in my divine feminine. So being like the ultimate nurturer, and like no one has said anything to me or no one has tried to correct me, but it's me wanting to be a better me and how I want to, carry myself as a mother specifically. So being more intentional about how I communicate with the kids, no matter what they are doing, ensuring that I remain steadfast in what I am standing on, which is being an impeccable communicator, listener, speaker, all around. So I am about to read y'all this quote from Silent Power. I have been telling y'all about Silent Power for a minute now. Hey, Cairo, come and close this door. It says, stay inside your power where you feel the most secure and work on controlling the ego. Discipline it so that you move from its fragile world to the immortal certainty of spirit. There you will feel the eternity within you, and your insecurity will gradually melt. You'll accept life as you find it rather than struggling against it, and you'll know that there is no death and no failure. So accept the comings and goings of life and flow to your highest good with little resistance and great joy. The more you control your emotions and the reactions of your personality, the more consolidated and powerful your etheric becomes, or etheric. Once your etheric energy is no longer jerking back and forth, wobbling and squirming and falling over itself, a gracious solidity develops around you. Now you'll be able to see through your own etheric to the world of pure energy beyond. A quantum leap takes place within, and a great perception descends upon you. But remember, silent power is a strength you quietly express, not one you wield. It's born from the seeds of self-control. So what I'm learning is my ego is out of control. So if I'm staying in my vortex, even if the boys are coming in here, finding ways around being interrupted. So I've discussed waking up earlier to ensure like they still sleep, or I know they're not gonna interrupt me, and then also just doing the best I can without losing my sense of self-control. So just working on being a better communicator, y'all. And it says the Tao says to understand others is to have knowledge. To understand oneself is to be illuminated. To conquer others needs strength. To conquer oneself is still harder. To be content with what one has is to be rich. So this is another part of it. But that's what I've been doing all day. Is sitting in gratitude. Like I said, being grateful for where I currently am and what I currently have, and really feeling abundant in it. It says to be content with what one has is to be rich. Me and my sister were talking about this earlier today, and I'm like, based off of my current circumstances, I'm rich, I'm wealthy, I have freedom of time, I have freedom of mind, I have freedom of authenticity, I have freedom of peace, I'm not missing no meals, I'm not without water, the necessities. So really vibrating in your abundance that you currently have. And then once you intentionally vibrate in it and feel it and emit it energetically, the universe is going to automatically align you with more. Okay, I see she is appreciative. I see he is appreciative. I know that since he or she is showing gratitude and appreciation for what they already have and making do with what they already have, I'm going to align them with a little bit more. I'm aligning them with a lot more. So the journal prompt for today is, how do you communicate with yourself and the people around you? Do you communicate in a controlling manner? Do you communicate in a egoistic manner? So you're combative, you're defensive, you always have a rebuttal, or are you able to sit there and listen? I'm not saying you have to agree with everything that everybody says, but are you able to be an impeccable listener and take what you need to take and leave the rest? And even if you do want to communicate your opinion or your side of the story, doing it so eloquently that nobody feels offended, nobody feels degraded, and you still walk away with your sense of self-control and graciousness. So how do you communicate with yourself and the people around you? Literally being with my kids every single day is teaching me patience. Like, I am able to pinpoint immediately when I am stressed out about something, and you can feel it and hear it in my tone based off how I'm communicating with my kids, based off of the lack of patience I might have with them in that moment, or the amount of attention that I'm willing to give them because I'm so depleted that I feel I need to give the most attention to myself. And granted, that is very viable and okay, but just being able to pinpoint those circumstances so you can carry yourself a little more disciplined versus allowing your emotions to carry you or control you. Today I'm doing 3 tarot cards decks. The first deck I'm pulling from is my Crazy Sexy Love Notes. Spirit, I am near, I am clear, ready to hear. What's the message the heart needs to know? Tell me so. Tell me what you need to know. So we had one card come out and it says, you did it. Hooray! Success is here or just around the corner. You've worked hard and your efforts are paying off. Congratulate yourself and truly savor your fantastic victory. Just remember that success comes in cycles, so we can't be at the top of our game 24/7. We succeed, we celebrate, we rest, we renew, and we succeed again. Know where you are in this journey. You did it before and you'll do it again. As human beings, I said I gotta stop addressing us as human beings. As divine beings, we are cyclic from the 4 seasons to our 24 hours, to our 7 days, to our 30 days, to our 12 months. And of course, as a woman, we have our menstrual cycle, which comes about every, depending on you, 14 to 28 days. So I was just saying, being aware of when I don't feel my best, knowing and being accountable for that time, so no one around me is receiving my projections or feeling my wrath in that moment. You did it. You have passed one of your finish lines on this healing journey. You have reached in ascension, because I feel like our ascensions are unlimited. Like, we don't just ascend and then plateau. No, we're always growing, we're always transforming, we're always developing and becoming a better us. So let's see what these tarot decks gonna say. Make sure ain't no card in a book. Y'all know I got a habit of doing that, leaving cards in the books. Spirit. Nothing there. Let me like some polycentrics. Spirit. Unaware. Unclear. Is here. What's the message? What needs to know? We got a lot of cards popping up.
Mommy, I hear
You hear?
Yeah, that's a picture. Papa. Mommy, my dear, I did it.
Okay.
Huh? Mommy, today.
I'm okay.
Mama, I have something for you to do. We gotta come see.
When I finish recording, I'm gonna see.
I made it really cool.
I'm gonna pull from all decks and then I'll read what they mean. But from this deck, we got the 5 of Cups.
Come on.
We got the Page of Wands, and we have the Queen of Swords. To me, I'm getting from the 5 of Cups is you being unable to walk away from the 3 of Cups and not realizing that you still have the other 2 cups behind you. Now, that's something that we're not about to do. Bring me that belt right now before I use it on your butt. And do not pull it before you unplug that. Running around the house throwing belts for. Hurry up and bring it to me. Watch what you're doing and get it. You know what? Just leave it right there. Get out. Just leave it right there. You shouldn't be playing with a belt. Do you want me to use it on you? Do you want me to use it on you? Huh? I can't hear you. So yes, you do? Huh? I can't hear you. You so focused on the spilled cups that you not realizing that I still have these 2 cups behind me. All is not lost. The page of wands comes, in my opinion, meaning that we are have a new journey to embark on. And we know the Queen of Swords deals with our intellect, making good decisions, being very business savvy, utilizing both our intellect and our spirit in combination to lead us to our next season. Spirit, down there, clear. What's the message?
Why are you looking at me? Go! Hurry up! Let's go with that. Buddy, no.
Give me that card.
Let go. I don't do go. Mama was sick. Oh, my phone.
Thanks.
Daddy, baby, get much. But then you do off.
Guess I'm gonna aim to do 3 cards from each deck since that's what the first deck started.
What is that right there? Yeah, Mommy. That Mommy was a TV. Yeah, we just watching right now.
From this deck we got
Mommy, we watching later.
the 2 of Wands, which
Mommy.
confirms that page of Wands. I was saying I'm getting the energy
Mommy.
of being able to
Mommy.
embark on a new journey, looking over the horizon. Like, look how he has the world in his hands. Like,
No.
instead of you focusing on the past, look at the one behind him. He has the new one in his hand with the world in the other hand and embarking on a new journey. We know aces mean beginnings. So we got the Ace of Swords. So the beginning, something new intellectually, whether you're utilizing your own creative mindset to produce some type of intellectual property, or you are embarking on some type of new journey where you're going to be able to utilize your intellect to align you with abundance. Then we got the Magician. We know the Magician is alchemy. You having the ability to utilize the pentacles, the wands, the swords, and the cups to conjure up whatever it is that you need or would like to conjure up. All is within you. And then let's pull from this last deck. Spirit. Here. What is it here? What's the message? What God needs to know. No, why did you move that book? Please put that back.
I want to read this.
You just want to read it.
Yes.
Keep getting more than the cards that I want. Can I just have one card, please, Spirit? I need one last card.
Good mommy. Hey. Good mommy. Mommy. I do so bad. Mommy, that do that. Mama, I like it. Mama, I'll be to school.
I'm just keep these that came out. You want to go to school?
Yes.
I could be your teacher. So the first card that came out is the Ten of Pentacles, and it's immediately confirmed the You Did It card. You've aligned with abundance. You have aligned with your divine counterpart. You are able to create the family that you've always wanted to create, the business idea. You are very wealthy. Y'all, the Five of Cups came out again, confirming the first Five of Cups that came out. Why are you so focused on the spilled cups and not the cups that you still have, the blessings that you still have? Why are you so sad about what had to be let go or had to be released? The divine is so gracious that it still allowed you to keep some of those cups. But you sad and moping around about what you no longer have, not realizing that the divine is trying to align you with something greater. And then two cards came out. We got the Empress. That's that. I got on here talking about divine feminine energy. This is the mother of the entire tarot deck. The nurturer, the creator, aligned with that magician energy that came out, being able to alchemize anything that you want to alchemize. If we were made in God's image, then we have the exact same power that God has, the ability to create, the ability to align with the impossibilities. Ooh, I like that. We possess the ability to align with the impossibilities. Let me write that down. That was good. And then we got the Four of Swords. You still being sad. And the divine is saying this. No, you don't have to be sad, because I'm aligning you with abundance in all aspects of your life. Release that fear. Release that hurt. Release that unknowing. That ego. That ego. Y'all know we're gonna dive deep.
Mommy, I read this. I read this.
Yeah.
Yes. A, B, D, S, A, B. A, B, that's not right. Mommy. I got Mommy. I have to take numbers. Look.
Does that make sense? We have the ability to align with impossibilities. Let me look this up.
It's not fun.
It's a cute wordplay, but what does it mean?
We can do anything. I get back here. I want to eat you.
I like the wordplay on that, but that don't make sense. We possess the ability to align with impossibilities. No, that does make sense. We possess the ability to align with impossibilities. We possess the ability to align with the impossible, basically. Yeah. What deck did I pull from first? This one.
Mommy, you win it. We never did up to them.
So first we had the Five of Cups.
The other cups are gone. Mom, is it up there?
No, cups are if you didn't know, cups represent water. In astrology, like water energy. So if you're a water sign, it also deals with like inner experience. So your intuition, you going within, doing that inner work, relationships, and imagination. So when cups come out, it's like revolving around love and, like you said, relationships and partnerships. Five of Cups. Five of Cups. Something important has been lost, and you're filled with soul-crushing sadness and despair. Maybe a relationship has ended, or you've been laid off work. Whatever it is has destroyed your hopes for the perfect future you had envisioned. It's okay to feel defeated and mourn. Sadness is part of the process. You'll start to feel hope again eventually, and there's more love waiting for you when you're ready. Crazy thing. Y'all know I love my Snapchat memories, and that's really the only reason why I be on Snapchat is to record memories. So like a year later, I'll see how I was or who I was. And y'all, 2 years ago, I was a mess. Like I had this video, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, or the memory. And y'all, in the video, I had on like this dress. I had baby food all over me. My hair wasn't done. I had like, side note, I ended up getting my hair done at the end, like, because I ended up a memory showing like how I got back on. I was smiling, my hair was done. But the first video was like, my hair was a mess. I looked like Celie. I'm crying, boo-hooing. And what's not crazy is, but what I hope I inspire you with is, even though I was crying and boo-hooing and not knowing what I was to do, I was affirming. God, I don't know what's next, but I trust you. God, I don't know why I'm going through this, but I trust you. God, I believe that this is happening for my betterment. And I was just so amazed that I'm literally just sitting there boo-hooing and affirming myself. And it's like, damn, because I remember being in that space and feeling like it was the end, like I would never see a tomorrow or see my way pulling myself up out of that. And y'all, at that time I had a job. I was current on my fucking mortgage. I was current on my car note. I had car insurance. So just to be in a different season and be lighter, because so many things have been removed away from me, and yet I am more at peace. I am more comfortable. Then we got the Queen of Swords. The Queen has unflinching perception and can cut to the truth of the matter in seconds. She can be blunt, brutally honest, and very forward. But just because she's truthful doesn't mean she's lacking compassion and humor. She's still understanding, because she can truly see the entire situation for what it is. If you're the Queen, it's time to set your emotions aside and try to view things intelligently with clarity and honesty. It's always bigger than this. It's always bigger than this. And I know it's easier said than done, especially when you are in the midst of something, or when you feel like you're lacking something, or you feel like something was taken away, or you had to release and you really need it. But it's always bigger than us. So take your emotions out of it and look at the facts. Analyze it from a factual position versus an emotional position. And that's where your intellect comes in. You're utilizing your intellect. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. The page is always bursting with new ideas, new things to do, new things to learn, and steady. She wants it all, but doesn't quite yet have the maturity to focus on following through with her fleeting passions. Everything is possible and it's exciting. If the page is you, you're in an experimental stage. So try everything and follow your whims. Eventually, you'll find something that clicks.
Mommy, that what I do.
I heard it.
That what God did us.
Somebody calling us?
Yes. That what God us.
It's just a package.
Let me see.
You can see it in a minute. If the page is you, you're in an experimental stage, so try everything and follow your whims. Eventually, you'll find something that clicks. And that's all I did on this journey. Because again, the Simone I am today is not the Simone I was 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, 6 years ago. And what has been steady, though, is how I showed y'all those vision boards. No, I didn't do a vision board every year, but when I could do it, it was something that was consistent. My affirmations consistent. Me reading personal development books or aligning myself with personal development communities. That has been consistent. Eventually, you'll find something that clicks. So what I'm getting from this is continue doing not everything, but everything that you're interested in, everything that makes you happy or you feel a spark when you're doing it, versus telling yourself you're not gonna like something and you ain't never even tried it. You never even tried it. And imagine trying it and it comes easily and naturally to you, and people swarm to you or are attracted to you because they want to learn. They're intrigued that you know, and they want you to teach. And now you have a whole nother source of income that you didn't even know that you had. Then we got the 2 of Wands. I think I showed y'all these. It says, 2 of Wands, get serious about your future and plan your course of action. Stop daydreaming and start making concrete plans. You have all the resources you need to make your dreams a reality. Now is the time to put your ideas into motion and see what you can achieve. This means that the answers are already in you. You know what you want to do, but you questioning yourself. You're allowing fear to lead you and guide you, and the divine is saying no, just take that first step forward with what you already have, and then you will slowly start aligning with what you will need. And we got the Magician. Magician, the magic that is created through alignment with manifestation's elemental tools. The Magician, ambitious and creative, uses her skills to align with what she wants to create. With focus and determination, she can achieve anything to which she sets her mind. The power of the 4 elements, earth, air, fire, and water, combine and connect to the divine, giving her the ability to create unlimited abundance in the physical realm. Don't let your dreams stay in the dream realm forever. Make them happen. Overcome procrastination and self-doubt by fully accepting your own power to create and manifest. The Magician is a reminder that you have the power and tools to bring your ideas to life. Put it back on the floor. Put it back on the floor. Sit it back down, please. The Magician is a reminder that you have the power and tools to bring your ideas to life. Use everything you have to create the life of your dreams. Go for it. That did nothing but confirm that 2 of Wands card. When I'm done, I'm almost finished. You have all that you need within you to align with your abundance. Utilize your creativity and the things that come to you naturally in order for you to live abundantly. Then we got the Ace of Swords. It's time to cut through the fog and see things for what they really are. Cairo, get up. The Ace of Swords represents new ideas, progress, and additional clarity of action. You're about to take the first step toward new and exciting endeavors. Trust your intuition and act with confidence. The world is waiting for you to make your mark. Y'all know we had the Queen of Swords, so clarity. Clarity. You're becoming clear on how you want to move forward in life, how you want to move forward within this season, within this circumstance, within your business ventures, within working for others. You are aligning with what best serves you and what you need to release because it is hindering you. Then we had the 10 of Pentacles. It says spiritual and material abundance, community, generosity, wealth, and prosperity. Building a legacy. Oh, baby, this is the big one. All the love, abundance, and joy that you can muster in your heart is coming your way and is coming fast. It's time to prepare for its inevitable arrival and to commit to your long-term success. This energy is so big, in fact, that you should be prepared to spread some of it around generously. Bring an abundance of positive energy into your life and watch everything shift. Expect the arrival of success, happiness, and an upbeat and loving community as avenues widen and the right connections click into place. Remember that perceptions change. You are one small move away from seeing the bigger picture and from unearthing a legacy of pinnacles that is already yours. Quentin, turn that down. You deserve the success and love. Taste the pleasures of life and embody a state of consciousness that says, yes, I'm worthy of all of this success. Affirm, I'm successful and I share my wealth with those that I love. Put that belt down. Put that belt down.
Don't move.
You don't tell me to move, not to move.
No, don't move.
You're worthy and you are deserving of abundance. We hold ourselves back because we don't believe that we deserve. We have so... I don't know what I was about to say, but our dreams are so small that we tell ourselves that we want to be rich, that we want to be wealthy, that we want to align with this luxurious lifestyle, but we vibrate in poverty. We vibrate in lack, and that's why you never receive it. That's why you never align with it. So imagine if every single day you woke up and you walked around this bitch like you was a multi-billionaire. What would a multi-billionaire do today? And it's like, fuck the tangible money and being able to go and, shop at designer stores. Caveat, you can definitely envision it and feel it and walk through it in your mind. But outside of that, when we watching Oprah, we not seeing Oprah on her story fucking in the Louis store, and we know she can go and buy out many Louis stores if they ain't sending her free shit. But we see her hiking up mountains. We see her outside in nature and reading books. So how I said I'm very time wealthy now, me being more intentional about what am I doing with this time now that I'm time wealthy. How am I pouring into myself? How am I pouring into my kids? How am I pouring into my space? How am I pouring into the people that have access to me in this season? And offering love, vibrating in unconditional love. So if you believe that you are abundant or wealthy and vibrate in that wealthiness, then it is sure to happen. And then you got to pick a side. And I'm learning this too. So don't beat yourself up about it, because we are unconditioning ourselves because we have been conditioned for hundreds of generations. But truly believing that it's already yours and feeling the vibration of it already being here. And we got the 5 of Cups again. It says grieving, disillusional, disappointment, betrayal, bitterness, wallowing, self-pity can signify a broken heart. The illusion is lifting, and you may suddenly find yourself in the middle of a reality that is painfully disappointing. If your dark night was a result of someone else's deception, you would need to find the seeds of forgiveness in order to avoid a calloused heart. Release yourself from any guilt around the situation. When we realize that the future we were working toward is no longer an option, it's easy to focus on the loss and allow our energy to stagnate and spiral into self-pity. Don't allow your life force to drain away with the things you once loved. Allow your tender heart to navigate toward the curative magic of finding faith in your future. If you're having a hard time letting go, unhook your heart from your fragmented dreams and give yourself permission to envision a brighter future. Dismantle your grief, reclaim your happiness, and consciously step back onto a path filled with hope. Affirm. My tender heart helps me navigate toward my bright future. Is somebody out there that has experienced some type of loss, whether it was a loss of a job, a loss of a relationship, a loss of a home, a loss of a child. And the divine wants you to know that all things are working for your good. You are aligning with what you're supposed to be aligning with. I truly believe that the Most High doesn't remove a person, place, or thing from us to not bless us with something 10 times better. And it's like in the midst of it, we don't realize that we were deserving of so much more. Yeah, I'm almost finished. Give me 1 second. Then we got the Empress card. Please leave that alone. It says, the divine feminine, prolific creativity, fertility, motherhood, unity, the goddess, sensuality, nurturing. Excuse me, give me that. I'm not gonna whoop you. Give it to me. Not right now. The goddess, sensuality, nurturing, abundance, empathy, unconditional love, unification of mind, body, and spirit. The Gaian princess empress radiates fertility. That's not what it says. The Gaian empress radiates fertile energy, positive outcomes, and unconditional love. That's crazy that I was just talking to y'all about how I'm moving in unconditional love in all aspects, no matter the person, place, or thing. This flourishing creative energy is of the earth, so bring your dreams from the ethereal realms and ground them, share them, birth them. Her bountiful abundance is always available to you, and she reminds you to find her regenerative beauty everywhere. You are entering a time of profound healing and blessings, and if you're feeling any lack of inspiration or possibilities, seek to heal your physical temple and to nourish your soul by embodying her shining creative essence. Continue to move calmly and gracefully in the direction of that which whispers yes. This card often affirms that you are on the right track, so keep growing, beautiful seer, and work with the nature of your situation instead of against it. Affirm, I'm ready to give birth to my abundantly rich life. Ashe. So this is giving me the energy of what we were just speaking on, how I told y'all I had that memory from Snapchat, excuse me, please stop, and how even though I was boo-hooing in it and I had no idea how I was going to overcome that season or that situation or do it by myself, I was affirming, I was pouring into myself, please stop it. And it's like truly believing that what I am currently carrying or growing through is to mold me into a better me, versus you feeling like, oh, I lost this, I ain't gonna never be up again, I ain't gonna never align with abundance, nothing will ever work out for me, I only experience bad things. If you tell yourself that, you're gonna align with it. But if you're looking at the positive and changing your perspective and truly believing that all things are working for your good, then all things will work for your good. Excuse me, Cairo, can you practice the kalimba when I'm done, please? I'm almost finished and I'll practice. Okay, the last card is the Four of Swords, y'all. It says a time of deep rest. Oh, and this is perfect because the Empress card just came out stating that if you feel like you haven't been able to tap into your creativity, what you need to do is that inner work. So you're meditating. You are being intentional about what you're consuming. We covered that. You consume with all of your senses. What are you watching? What are you eating? What are you putting on your skin? Who are you allowing in your environment to feed into you, and you don't even realize that they feeding into you? Your thoughts aren't even your thoughts, and you thinking they're your thoughts, and you've been influenced by every single thing that you have come in contact with. A time of deep rest, transmutation of shadow, healing from burnout, taking a brief holiday from your reality, renewal, and self-love. This deep resting period in your life marks a moment of intentional healing and self-care. More than just integral to your wellness, it is integral to your being at this time, mind, body, and spirit. How you heal is your choice, and you can find quiet regeneration through sleep or other restorative practices like meditation, journaling, energy healing, etc. Consciously decide to slow down and process before sprinting ahead. Please stop. The hustle can be tumultuous. tumultuous and demanding. And the only person who can really direct your own radical recovery is you. Tend to your wounds as you may be on the verge of burnout. Your nest will grow around you as you sleep, and the landscape of your life will shift beautifully as you fall into your own rejuvenated energy. In your dream state, you will transmute and transform your experiences and emerge renewed, whole, and ready to rise. But first, you must rest. Sweet dreams, sweet chickadee. Cairo. Affirm. I give myself permission to slow down and heal. It's so easy for us to feel at a loss and we want to align with some type of savior. Like, I just want, excuse me, guys. It's a lot of noise going on. Mommy's almost finished. I didn't kick you. You want to get out?
No, yo.
But Divine is saying, I want you to say yourself. We just talked about how if we were made in the image of God, we have all of the abilities that God has. I'm not gonna go deep into this today, but we talked about how we can heal ourselves. Whether you believe it or not, you have the power to heal yourself from any type of illness or dis-ease. Cairo, please. Moral of the story is, you are here to save yourself. Nothing outside of you is going to save you. When you're feeling down, when you're feeling lack, when you are feeling overwhelmed, when you are consumed with fear, it's going to take you going within, dissecting, analyzing, and being accountable for the place that you are, and then releasing what no longer serves you so you can align with receiving the things that's going to make you a better you. I'm going to pull one more card, and then we are going to get out of here, because obviously these kids need my undivided attention, even though they had my undivided attention all day. Spirit, can I please have a closing message? I am near. I'm clear. No, go put it back where you got it from.
No.
Near. I'm ready to hear. Please don't tell me no. What's the message? The flock needs to know. Tell me. Tell me so. Tell me what you need to know. Got 3 cards that came out. The first one was, reconsider your commitments. Have you piled so much on your plate that there's little room for you? Identify what truly matters and graciously decline the rest. There's a universe of meaningful opportunities on the other side of no. In fact, every no makes space for the perfect yes. Your freedom is closer than you think. Don't feel like you have to be everywhere and show up for everybody. Make sure you are carving out intentional time for yourself. Then I also want you to be intentional about showing up for people who are showing up for you. Stop being there for people that can never be there for you. They always have some type of excuse as to why they aren't able to make it. And yet, as soon as they call on you, you're dropping whatever you have going on to be there in support of them. The divine is saying, no. Instead of going there, rest, sleep, meditate, vibrate, align with what you are trying to manifest. And we got listen. This is crazy because I just read from Silent Power, y'all. And the main thing about Silent Power is we not talking, we listening. We are working on developing impeccable listening skills. Are you talking more than you're listening? Do you finish people's sentences for them? Shh. True connection is about how we make people feel and whether or not we're being open and present. Life is communicating with you, dear one. An important message is trying to get through. Let go of your fear of not being heard. You'll get your chance. For now, just listen. This is definitely something excuse me, stop. I am growing through myself. I have a bad habit of like interrupting people when they're talking, and it doesn't be me like trying to be rude. It's more so I guess I feel like they're done talking, like we take a too long of a pause, and I feel like it's my time to interject. So really learning to like be quiet until I've allowed that person to fully finish any thoughts that they have, and then allowing myself to voice my opinion or what I would like to share. What else did I want to share about this? On the flip side, me and my sister was also talking about this morning. I just said, give me 1 second. I'm almost finished. Being listeners when we are talking to people, because knowing when it's time for you to give and when it's time for you to just listen. So instead of me always like talking to people and feeling like it's my job to teach them or pour into them or give them my educated opinion regarding something, no, I feel like everybody isn't worth that, because then people become combative and rebuttal, and then it's like everybody is not worth that energy. So being able to analyze the situation and be accountable for, do I have the energy to go back and forth with this person? If I do utilize this energy to give this person my opinion, will they utilize it, or is it just gonna go out of one ear and out the other? And standing on it. So I really started to, like, when I'm interacting with people, especially, I'm not gonna say low vibrational people, but people that aren't accountable, people who haven't become aware of their circumstances and they feel like it is being controlled by things outside of them. And we know that once we become accountable for our reality, meaning that we possess the ability to create whatever reality we want to align with. So now I'm a listener. Like, you could be saying the dumbest shit ever, and I'm gonna just listen, and then it's like, okay, well, girl, I'll talk to you later, or I'll see you later. But versus me trying to correct you or direct you, unless a person asks for my opinion or asks for a suggestion or what they should do, I'm no longer offering free consultations. The last one is, it's time to stop procrastinating, which is the perfect card to end this reading, because we pulled out, I think it was the Two of Wands that mentioned it's time to stop procrastinating. It's time to start acting on your creativity, your ability, not questioning yourself, not allowing fear to control you, because you have all that you need within you. Your current obligations and responsibilities can no longer be put off. Chop, chop. It's time to buckle down and do the work. The resolution and abundance you seek requires action. Ignore any naysaying voices. Believe in yourself. You can do this. Procrastination often comes from the fear that you can't. You'll be so relieved and proud when this is behind you. Whatever dream or vision that you have been able to download, if you remain steadfast on it and keep the faith that it is possible for you to align with the outcome, you are going to align with the outcome. What hinders us is our environment, is our lack of support from our community, is our diet, is our own mindset. Get out of your own way. Get out of your head and really focus on, I just started reading The Power of Now, so I'll let y'all know how that go. I told y'all they flagging my videos, reading books to y'all ass. So I'm gonna just have to get key points and share it with y'all, but really living in the now. And this is for me too. It's like it's so easy for us to put stuff off. Oh, I'll do that later, or I'll do that then, and not realizing that it's based in fear. You're fearful that you're not going to succeed. You're fearful that you aren't going to align with the abundance that you envision. Stop questioning yourself. Stop comparing yourself. My favorite analogy is going in a grocery store. When you go in a grocery store, you have between 2, 3, 4, 5, sometimes 10 different options for the exact same product. So if you got a makeup line, don't allow all the other makeup lines out there to deter you from wanting to create a makeup line. Because if the divine gave you the ability to conjure up the idea of you having a makeup line, then it's meant for you to have a makeup line. Yours could be different. Yours could be vegan. Yours can be organic. Set yourself apart with the makeup line. Make yours more accessible. It's 1 billion people in the world. Figure out what's your niche. Figure out who's your target market. But do not procrastinate. I hope this message added value. I am Simone the Shepherdess, and I was taught that when you get, you give. When you learn, you teach. I'm here to preach, and y'all finna get this word.
See you tomorrow.
Have a beautiful evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.